Hey Shirley, it's Tiffany. I know I told you I would send you pictures of my house a long time ago, and I was waiting for a nice day when I can get out and take a video. So I took this video for you. Here goes. We're going to start. This is on the property. You can see way out there. It's 100 acres, so we can't see the full length of the property. That was actually an airplane hangar at one time, but it's our storage barn now. And we put a little driveway up there, and we put this little driveway here. Now here's the front of the property, our mailbox. It's spring, all the trees and bushes are coming in. And let's go look at the house. We also have over here, this is the west side of the property, and you can see some other buildings over there. Those are not part of our property, so you can see the end of the property line there. There's my Jeep. We've got projects going on. It's our little outdoor swing. This is our courtyard out front. Little frogs, and that's a bunch of honeysuckle. And we got a little birdhouse here and some little decor items, stepping stones. We have our property registered as a certified wildlife habitat with the National Wildlife Federation, and we are doing that with the county. We're going to be a wildlife refuge. So here we go, looking on the other, that's back to the north where the barn is there. So we're coming around here. We've got bunches of these big pecan trees. Now this is the east side of the property. That tree line is a property line. On the other side, his aunt owns that property. And then we come up to the house. Here's the outside. There's our fireplace. Here's what it looks like on that end. And you come up to the front door. And 2018. There. Then we come in. And this is the inside. Walks into the main part of the house. Over here, this is a curio cabinet full of artifacts from the farm. This was Jerry's family farm, and these are real old artifacts from that time, all in that cabinet. He loves clocks, so we will be seeing a few clocks. Our furnishings. There's the cat tree by the window. There's the fireplace. There's a big fancy chair right there. These paintings are his grandmother's paintings. She lived here. She was very good. Got that pretty front door. There's the front room TV. We've got one of those zero gravity chairs right there. And there's Jerry in there being in his office. There's Jerry. It's a mess in there, so we're not even going in. It's dangerous in there. Let's go back this way. Here's his mother. Look at that. Look at that picture right there. That's his father looking at that picture when they were young. See, it's the same picture. Isn't that cute? And we come to the dining area. Here's one of his clocks. I did this staining in here. I was moderately happy with it, but that's what the dining room and kitchen looks like. It's kind of small, but it's all we need. We keep a bunch of jars there full of pastas and beans and staples, all kinds of food. And then here's my kitchen. And we got this beautiful refrigerator. Got the French doors. Has 2 drawers there. Open it up. It's a pretty neat fridge. It's not very old. We've had it, I guess, about 6 months or so. And we're not all that neat and tidy over here. There's Jerry again in his office. Oh, this is my cook stove. This is an induction oven, which is a different way of cooking. You use magnets to induce heat, and it is fantastic. And there's that. And then back around, we've got a little bar right there that goes to the dining area. Then we go out the back door. We had these patio doors put in when I moved here. They're very nice. What? What? My phone? What are you saying? My phone. This one. Oh, to show you the phone. Okay, Jerry wanted me to point that out, and that is a neat antique around here, that little bitty. Yeah, that's a family heirloom, and Jerry got it mounted on the wall for us, and we got that real pretty corner shelf. I love that. There's a little cabinet down there. So out we go, out the back door. This is my backyard. You'll see the wrought iron fence. Jerry had that put in. Well, we went in on it and had that wrought iron fence put in so I could have a big backyard for dogs and kids and so forth. Over here is my big hot tub. It's amazing. This over on the left is kind of a mess. That's a bunch of tools and junk. But there's the hot tub. And then you come over here. There's our garden. It's not really grown very much, but it's still early in the season. We have, this is a monarch way station. So we plant plants that monarchs will thrive in to help the monarchs. These are Texas coral, honeysuckle there. Got some decor. Here's our cucumbers. They're looking good. We've got 2 tomatoes, 3 tomato plants. And we're going to plant some more. We'll just have to get back around to that. What else? Here's along the fence line. We got us a birdhouse right there on the fence. And then here's the house, HVAC. There's another birdhouse over, where is that thing? Yeah, we got another birdhouse on the fence there. It's solar powered and we can watch the birds by video. So here we go. Thought I'd show you the hot tub a little bit more. All right, I'm going to set the phone down so I can open it up. Hang on. All right, there's my big old hot tub, half of it. I don't have it fully open, but it is amazing, and I love this thing. So let me close it back. Now we'll go back in and look at the rest of the house. We have gates on both sides that we can use. More big pecan trees. They're all over back here. All those big old trees are pecans. Let's go back in the house. Come on, Gracie. Gracie. This is a picture of his grandmother's house before they built this house that we're in. That's the original house that was here on the property that she lived in before they built this brick home. There's me and Jerry. And this is an aerial view of the house now. Well, I'm getting a lot of reflection on there, so we can't see it very well, but let's see. Here's the house. It's hard to see because of the reflection, so that didn't turn out so great. All right, here we go down the hallway. There we go. And here, this is the front bedroom. This is where JC stays when she comes to stay. And I come in here and watch TV a lot. So, got a real beautiful armoire right there. Her TV's up there. And we come in here and hang out for fun. She's got a big Monster High castle and all the dolls. Back out here. This is just utility, and we don't have it fixed up or anything. Over here on the left is my office, and it is always a disaster. But I sew in here, I paint in here, I work in here, I exercise in here. I call it an office, but it is just a big, whatever I want to do, place. So there's my office. And then back here is just laundry. We don't have a laundry room, just a little place there for the washer and dryer. But it has cabinets. That's all we need. Then to the right is the main bathroom, and we completely gutted this bathroom when I moved here. Jerry sweat bullets making it exactly the way that I wanted it, because he wanted me to have everything the way I had it in my house in Pottsboro. So it's a Shipley theme, so we got a ship clock right there. All this is kind of Shipley themed. Love the mirror. Love our colors. We got that's a sextant right there. Something they use on the high seas, as well as this is an antique compass that I keep here for looks. And then we put in this shower with this nice shiplap tile, and it is, of course, a jacuzzi tub. Love this thing. My most favorite thing inside the house. So we did that. All right, one more room. Here comes the master bedroom. There on the right, that's just a linen closet. This was his mother's mirror that she had in her house in Rockwall. We hung it up in here. And this is the master bedroom. Nice and big. This is Jerry's side, all messy. And there's my side, all neat and tidy. That's for the cat to get on the bed. It's like that. I got pictures and little things. Here's my TV spot. I like to sit here and I watch TV. I got my TV and my computer there on the table. I got a nice comfy chair. And I keep these windows open, and out here are my bird feeders. So it's like being in a bird box, and I can watch them feed on the feeders. It's not any there right now, but they come all the time. They love it. And they've got water down there too. They have where's the fountain? Yeah, there's their bird bath right there. So they'll be back. That's that. And then the master bathroom is here. This is a really neat master bathroom. So you go in. Over here on the left is like a separate walk-in shower. So Jerry uses that more. They put in, that is a steel tub. It's something they put in when the house was built in 1980. That's one of his grandmother's paintings. Very pretty. And you go around, and then has a toilet closet. You can close the door while you go to the toilet. And then we have this nice big vanity, his and hers. These doors go to closets. It's kind of neat how they did them. And the light comes on automatically when you go in there. That's Jerry's closet, his and hers. Whoops. And then you go across the bathtub, and there's my closet. Same thing, the light pops on automatically. Oh, what a mess. Don't look in there. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's have a look. There's Gracie in her favorite spot. Yeah, she loves it up there, don't you, Gracie? There's a cat around here somewhere. I think this is a big map of the topography here in Sadler. So it's too detailed to look at with a camera. I got some pretty flowers from our wildflowers. Got orchids and these pretty orchids, yellow and purple. So that's my house. I hope I gave you a good look at it. I'll have this uploaded to YouTube and I'll send you a link. Love you. Bye-bye.